because it's significant to... No. Did you call Jerry? Because... No. What did they say? Or did you talk to the real estate? Well, where is she? Right, well, did you look at her notes? The notes we made when we were talking to her. Well, I thought you were. No, I'm sorry. No, that's not what I meant. It's just that I thought that... What? I thought I saw you with a pencil. Why now is what I'm saying. No, that's why I say call Jerry. No, I didn't schedule any. Grace, I didn't. Now, look. Did you call Jerry? Or will you call Jerry? Because I can't now. Look, I'll be there in 20, 15 minutes. No, we aren't going to lose the house. No, I'm not minimizing it. The easement? Did she say easement? Well, what did she say? Is it a term of art? Are we bound by it? Are we, yes, bound by the yard for the boy? Well, that's the whole point. No, I'm coming down. No, I'll be right there. Is the realtor there? Or we'll tell him to show you to the basement again. Look at this, because, yes, I'll be right down. I'm sure I'll be right down. No, I'll be 10, 15 minutes. All right? As soon as I... Yes, I will. I'm sorry.
What is a term of art?
I'm sorry?
What is a term of art?
Is that what you came here to talk about? Let's take the mysticism out of it, shall we? Carol, don't you think, when you have something which needs to be broached, don't you think...
Don't I think...
What?
Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm sorry. I'm somewhat rushed, as you can see. What is a term of art? Well, it would appear to mean a term which, through its use, has come to mean something more specific than the words to someone not acquainted with them would indicate. That, I believe, is what a term of art would mean.
You don't know what it means?
I'm not sure I know what it means. It's one of those things. Perhaps you've had them where you look it up, or you have someone explain it to you, and you think, aha, and then you immediately forget.
You don't do that.
I don't
No.
forget things.
No.
Everybody does that.
No, they don't.
Everyone does that.
Why do they do that?
Because, I don't know, because it doesn't interest them.
No.
I think so, though. Now, I'm sorry I was distracted.
You don't have to say that.
Yes, you paid me the courtesy or a license, all right, of coming in here. Now, Carol, I find that I'm at a standstill. I find that, one moment, in regard to your...
You're buying a new house?
No, let's get on.
Get on?
Look, I know how, believe me, I know how potentially humiliating these things are.
I'm just trying to...
No, it will not do.
What will? I'm doing what I'm told. I brought your book. I read.
No, I'm sure you did.
No, it's difficult for me. It's difficult. I don't... What's the language?
Oh, please.
The language, the things you say.
No, I'm sorry. I don't think that's true.
It is true.
But I think...
It is true.
Look, you're an incredibly bright girl. You have no problem. You have no issue with it. Who's kidding who? No, I'll tell you why. I think you're angry. I think...
It is true. I have problems.
Everyone
I come
has...
from a different social...
Everyone!
Economic.
Look!
No, when I came to this school...
Yes. Quite.
Does that mean nothing?
Now, look, that's not what I meant. But your work...
I'm just trying.
No, I'm sure you are. Look, sit down. Would you sit down for me, please? Thank you. I feel that the ideas contained in the author's work express his feelings in a way that he intended based on his results. Now, what can that mean? Do you see? What can that mean?
The rest that I...
Now look, what I'm saying is that perhaps this course...
No, you can't. I have to pass it. I have to pass this course.
Now look.
Don't you? I do everything I'm told. I did everything I'm told. I wrote your book. I read it. Everything you say, I do everything.
Hello. No, I can't talk now. No, Jerry, no, I can't. Can you call me back? Yes, that's good of you. Thank you. What do you want me to do? We have two people, all right, both of whom have subscribed to certain arbitrary, certain institutional...
You have to help me.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Teach me. Teach me.
I'm trying to teach you.
I brought your book. I read it. I don't...
You don't understand it.
No.
Well, perhaps it's not well written.
No. I want to understand.
Well, what is it that you don't understand?
Any of it. When you talk about virtual warehousing of the young.
Virtual warehousing of the young. It's when we artificially prolong the lessons.
And curse on education.
Well,
I don't.
Look, Carol, it's just a course. It's just a book. It's just
No. There are people out there. People who came here to know something they didn't know. Who came here to be helped. To be helped so someone would help them. To do something, to know something, what is it they say? To get on in the world. How can I do that if I fail? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, and I walk around from morning till night with this one thought in my head. I'm stupid.
No one thinks you're stupid.
No, what am I?
What am I
then?
I think that you're angry. Look, I have a telephone call that I have to make and an appointment, and though I sympathize with your concerns, this was not a previously scheduled meeting, and I have an appointment with a realtor and with my wife, and... No, I certainly don't.
You do, you said it.
No, I did not. I would never say that to a student.
You said.
When?
What can that mean? What can that mean?
And what did that mean to you?
That meant that I'm stupid, and that I'll never learn. That's what it meant. And you're right, but what am I doing here? No one wants me. Nobody tells me anything. And I sit there in the corner, in the back, and people going on about things and concepts and precepts. What in the world are you talking about? And I don't understand. I don't know what it means, and I'm failing.
May I just...
No, you're right. Oh, hell, I failed. Let me out of it, it's garbage, everything I do. The ideas contained in this book express the author's feelings. That's right. That's right, I'm stupid. I know what I am. I know what I am, Professor. You don't have to tell me that. It's pathetic, isn't it?
Now, sit down. Sit down, would you please?
Why?
Because I would like to talk to you. Would you just sit down? Thank you. I would like to tell you a story about myself. Do you mind? I was raised to think myself stupid. That's what I want to talk to you about.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. My earliest and most persistent memories are of being told that I'm stupid. You have such intelligence. Why must you behave so stupidly? And can't you understand? Can't you understand? And I could not understand. And I could not understand.
What?
The simplest thing was way beyond me. It was a mystery, really.
What was a mystery?
How people learn. How I could learn. And it's what I've been talking of in class, and of course you can't hear it, Carol. Of course you can't. I used to talk of the real people. What the real people did. The real people. Who were they? They were the people other than myself. The good people. The capable people. The people who could learn and retain and study and all that garbage. And it's what I've been talking of in class, and I saw you out there when we were talking of the concepts.
I can't understand any of it.
I know, and that's my fault. And this is not verbiage. It's what I firmly hold to be the truth. And I'm sorry. And I owe you an apology.
Why?
And I've had some things on my mind regarding the house, and...
People said you were stupid.
Yes.
When?
I'll tell you when. Throughout my life. In my childhood. And perhaps they stopped, but I heard them continue.
What did they say?
They said I was incompetent. Do you see? And when I'm tested, the feelings of my youth about the very subject of learning come up, and I feel unprepared, and I feel unworthy, eh?
Yeah.
And I feel that I must fail.
And then you do fail. You have to, don't you?
A pilot is flying a plane. A pilot is flying a plane. He thinks, oh my God, my mind's been drifting. Oh, what kind of accursed imbecile am I that I, with this oh so precious cargo of life in my charge, would allow my mind to wander? Oh, why was I born? How deluded are those that put their trust in me, etc., and so on, and it crashed the plane.
But he could just,
that's right.
He could just say,
my mind wandered for a moment. I had a thought I did not like, but now, this is exactly what I'm saying to you. It's time I put my attention to, yes, you. You will be faced with what may or may not be, but what you perceive to be a test. And you will become frightened. And everything in you will think those two things. I must, but I can't. And you will think, why was I born to be the laughingstock of a world in which everyone is better than I? In which I am entitled to nothing, in which I cannot learn.
Is that what I have?
Well, I'm not sure I put it like that. Listen, I'm talking to you the way I talk to my son, because that is what I want him to have that I never had. I'm talking to you the way that I wish someone had talked to me. I don't know how to do that other than to be personal.
Why would you want to be personal with me?
Well, you see, that's what I'm saying. We can only interpret others through the screen that we... Through the screen that we... One moment. Hello? Through the screen that we create. Yes, hello. Yes, all right. Yes, I know I did. This is important too. I'm with a student. Yes, is Jerry there? Right. Well, yes, I'll be right down. I love you. Listen, I said I love you, all right? It's going to work out because I feel that it is. Look, I'll be right down, all right? Well, then it's going to take as long as it takes.
What was that?
There are some problems, as there usually are, about the final agreements to the new house.
We're buying the new house.
That's right.
Because of your promotion.
Well, I suppose that's right.
Then, why did you stay here with me?
Stay here?
Yeah, when you should have gone.
Because I like you.
You like me?
Yes, do you see, I suppose we're similar.
You said everyone has problems.
Everyone has problems.
Do they?
Certainly.
Do you?
Well, you're perfectly right. If we're going to take off the artificial stricture of student and teacher, why should my problems be any more of a mystery than your own? Of course, I have problems, as you saw.
With what?
With my wife and work and...
Tell me.
All right. I came late to teaching, and I found it artificial, the notion of I know and you do not. And I saw an exploitation in the education process. I hated you. I hated school. I hated teachers. I hated everyone in the position of a boss, because I didn't think, mind you, I knew that I was going to fail. Because I was a fuck-up. I was just no goddamn good. And later in life, when I worked my way out of the need to fail,
How do you do that?
You have to look at what you are, and what you feel, and how you act. Yes, finally, you have to look at how you act and say, if I'm failing all the time, it must be that I think of myself as a failure. And if I want to succeed, perhaps I should stop thinking of myself as a failure. Now, the tests you encounter in school, in college, in life are, by the most part, designed by idiots for idiots. There is no need to fail at them. They're not a test of your worth, they're a test of your ability to retain and spout back misinformation. And of course, you fail at them, they're nonsense.
No.
Yes, they're garbage. Look at me, look at me. The tenure committee. The tenure committee come to judge me, the bad tenure committee. The test, do you see? They put me to the test like they had people voting on me that I wouldn't employ to wax my car. And yet, I go before the great tenure committee and I have an urge to vomit, to puke my badness on the table in front of them and say, I'm no good. Why did you pick me?
They granted you tenure.
Oh no, they didn't sign yet, do you see? They might not sign, I might not, the House might not go through. I don't know, they'll find out my dark secret.
What is it?
Well, there isn't one, but they will find an index of my badness.
Index?
A pointer, do you see? I understand you. I know that feeling. What? What is it?
I want to know about my grade.
Of course you do.
Is that bad?
No.
Is that bad that I asked you that?
No.
Did I upset you?
No, and of course you want to know about your grade. And of course you can't think about anything else. And
I should...
No, let it ring.
No.
No, wait. We'll start the whole course over. Your grade is an A. Your final grade is an A. If you'll stay back here with me a few more times, your grade is an A. And don't worry about the paper. You didn't like it. You didn't like writing it. It's not important. What is important is that I awake your interest in learning if I can, and that I answer your questions. Now, let's start over.
Over?
From the beginning.
Of what?
Of the class.
But we can't.
What is the class but you and I?
There are rules.
Well, we'll break them.
How can we?
We won't tell anybody.
Is that all right?
I say it's fine.
Why are we doing this?
Because I like you. Is that so hard for you to understand? There is no one here but you and I.
All right. I don't understand.
All right? Yes.
When you
Yes.
refer to hazing.
Hazing. It means ritualized annoyance. We shove this book at you, and we say, read it. You say you've read it, but I think that you're lying, and I'll grill you. And when I find you've not been telling the truth, I'll humiliate you, and your life will be over. Does it educate? In no sense. So why do we do it? What is higher education? It is something other than useful.
What is something other than useful?
It has become an article of faith that all must be subjected to, or to put it differently, that all are entitled to higher education.
And you disagree with that?
Well, let's address that. What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think, though?
I don't know.
I spoke of it in class. Do you remember my example?
Justice.
That's right. Can you repeat it to me?
You said...
Without your notes. I would like to see if my idea was interesting.
You said, Justice,
Yes.
that all are entitled to...
That all are entitled to a fair trial. Justice is their right, should they choose to avail themselves of it. But it does not stand of necessity that a person's life is incomplete without a trial in it. So, we confound the usefulness of higher education with our, granted, right to equal access to the same. In effect, we create a prejudice.
That is
towards it.
prejudice. We should go to school.
Exactly.
But how can you say
Good,
that?
that's right, speak up.
But
Yes.
how can you say
Good,
it?
yes, let us
How can
examine.
you- I'm speaking!
I'm sorry.
How?
No, I beg your pardon.
That's all right.
I beg your pardon.
How can you say that college...
That's my job, don't you know?
What is?
To provoke you.
No.
Oh, yes, though.
To provoke.
Yes.
To make me mad?
Yes, to force
To
you.
make me mad?
To
To
force you to... Listen, I was told when I was young, are you ready? That the rich copulate less often than the poor. But when they do, they take more of their clothes off. Now, years, mind you, I would hold this dictum and compare it to experiences of my own and say, This fits the norm, or this is a variation from it. And what did it mean? Nothing. It was some jerk thing some school kid told me that took up room inside my head. Now, someone told you, and you hold it as an article of faith, that higher education is an unassailable good. That notion is so dear to you that when I question it, you become angry. Good. Good, I say. Are those not the very things which we should question? So, what are some uses of higher education? Well, one, a love of learning. 2, the mastery of a skill. And 3, economic betterment.
I'm keeping you.
No, one moment. I have to make a note.
Is it something I said?
No, we're buying a new house.
Oh, your new house.
To go with the tenure, yeah, that's right. Nice house, close to the private school. We were talking of economic betterment. I was thinking of the school tax. Where is it written that I have to send my child to public school? Is it a law that I have to improve the city schools at the cost of my own interest? And is this not simply the white man's burden? Good. Does this interest you?
No, I'm taking notes.
You don't have to take notes, you know. You can just listen.
I want to make sure I remember.
I'm not lecturing you. I'm just trying to tell you some things that I think.
What do you think?
Should all kids go to college? And why?
To learn.
And if he does not learn?
If the child does not learn.
Then why is he in college? Because he was told it was his right.
Some might find college instructive.
I would hope so.
But then how would they feel being told that they're wasting their time?
I don't think I'm telling them that.
You said education was prolonged and systematic hazing.
Yes, it can be so.
If education is so bad, why do you do it?
I do it because I love it. Now, I suggest you look at the demographics.
No.
What?
I can't understand.
You can't...
The charts, the concepts.
Well, charts are simply...
No, I can't understand.
The charts,
I can't
you see?
understand. No, I don't understand. Do you see? I don't understand.
What?
Any of it. Any of it. I'm smiling in class. I'm smiling the whole time. What are you talking about? What is everyone talking about? I don't understand. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means to be here. You tell me I'm intelligent, and then you tell me I should not be here. Who should I go to? Who should I listen to? I know. I don't know what you're saying. I have no understanding.
It's all right. Just let it go. Just let it go. It's all right. It's all right. I understand. Just let it go a moment. What do you feel?
I feel bad.
I know, it's all right. What?
I don't understand you.
I know, it's all right.
I
What? What is it? Tell me.
can't tell you.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Just tell me.
I'm bad. Oh, God.
It's all right. It's all right.
I can't talk about this.
Yes, you can. Just tell me.
Why do you want to know this?
I don't want to know. I just want to know whatever. Yes, go on.
I've never talked about this.
It's all right. Just tell me.
All in my life.
I can't talk now. All right. She said what? She said the agreement is void. How? How is the agreement void? No, I have the paper. When we come down next week with the paper and the payment, that house is ours. No. Grace, does she have a lawyer? All right, put Jerry on. Put Jerry on. Jerry, what the hell? What the hell? That's our house. No, does she have a lawyer? Right. Well, tell her I'll see her in court. No. I'm not coming down. I refuse to be in the same room as that woman. No, I'll tell you what to do. You take Grace. You take Grace and you get out of there. No, leave her there. Leave her and her lawyer. Leave them to stew in it. No, I'm not coming down. No, you tell her the next time I see her is in court. What? No, what? I don't understand. There's no problem with the house. No, of course not. No, it's all right. It's all right, Jerry. No, it's fine. Yes, I'll be right down. Yes, you're all right.
What is it?
It's a surprise party.
A party?
Yes.
A party for you?
Yes.
Is it your birthday?
No.
What is it?
The tenure announcement.
Tenure announcement?
They're throwing a surprise party at the new house.
You should go.
It seems that I should.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Well, there are those who say it's a form of aggression.
What is?
A surprise.